Hi, Megan. My name's Courtney. I'm going to be the student nurse working with you today. How are you?
I'm good, Courtney. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Today's been rough. It's raining outside and everything, so I feel a little bit groggy.
Yeah, it was a slow drive in. The rain makes everyone drive really slow. And then I was running behind anyways, and I'm just glad to be here, honestly. I
Yeah,
almost didn't come.
you almost didn't
Yeah.
come. Well, I'm glad that you made it. I saw that you were recently here about a month ago, hospitalized.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, my family's just got a lot going on and just caused me to have a lot of depression and anxiety and just all got to be too much and
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. My family's kind of always making me a little bit stressed out too, so it's completely normal. So I'm glad that you made it in for your follow-up appointment. We didn't have to reschedule. I saw in your chart that you were a tobacco user. Is it okay if we discuss that today? Are you all right with that?
yeah, it's thought it would come up eventually, so I guess yeah, we can talk about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So I'm concerned because I saw that you have asthma and I'm sure you probably already heard they don't really go together.
Yeah, I smoke quite a bit. Mm, I don't know. I've been doing it since I was 14, so
How
my asthma's gotten a lot worse. But
do you see a doctor for your asthma by chance?
occasionally, just when it gets really bad, but I don't go continually like I probably should.
Right. Okay. How many cigarettes do you smoke? Do you smoke packs or just a couple cigarettes?
Oh, a couple of packs
Okay.
a day, and yeah.
Are there any days you smoke less, or you would pretty much say it's a consistent 2 packs a day no matter what?
It's typically pretty consistent. If I'm around my family and I know that they don't like it very much, then I won't smoke as much because I like being around them, and especially my niece. And when I'm smoking, they don't like to be around me. So
The kids don't like to be around you, or
well, my family members don't like to be around me, and then I can't be around my niece
oh,
since they don't like her to be around. So
is there a certain stressor that you think that it is that causes you to need that smoking?
well, the holidays get pretty stressful, and then just being around my family can. But my depression, I'm worried that I use my smoking a lot to help me cope with that,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm worried that if I stop, that my depression and anxiety will come back even worse than it already is.
Okay, so I understand that you're worried about if you quit smoking that perhaps it may trigger that depression, anxiety to come back full force.
Yeah.
I can see that being something that you're nervous about. A lot of our patients seem to have that problem, but um, do you mind if I give you a little bit of advice about that?
I don't know what. I mean,
I just think that with your asthma, it's making it worse. And you had mentioned that you only go to the doctor when it gets really bad. Maybe we could minimize the smoking a little bit. You don't have to actually quit altogether, like right this second, but it would maybe eliminate, the exacerbations and all the doctor's appointments that you go to.
okay. We can talk about it and see what we can do.
Okay. So I have this readiness ruler right here. Could you point to it? Like it starts with not now and all the way up to 10 and then now. Where would you say that you're at right now as far as changing and quitting smoking?
I'd say that I'm probably at maybe a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Um, So, where do you think you are as far as what would your goal be once we left here? Where would you want to be? Are you wanting to even begin quitting, or are you kind of set with in the middle?
I know it would be helpful, with my family and everything, if I
Hmm.
stopped and I get to spend more time with them and my niece, but I'm just really scared with my depression and anxiety that it would get really bad. So, of course, I'd like to be at a 10, but
Okay,
I don't think I'm ready
not
for
quite there
that.
yet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, after talking about this, would you mind discussing, maybe weighing some pros and cons in regards to your smoking habits? Like, what would you say a pro of smoking right now is?
I really like it because it relaxes me.
Mm-hmm.
That helps a lot, and it decreases my stress and anxiety. And then overall, I really just enjoy doing it. It was something that I was able to do with my dad and relate with him. And
Do you feel like does it suppress your appetite at all, or that's not really part of anything that you know?
no.
Okay. So something that you have in common with your dad and just helps you relax. Well, that would be hard to break, I'm sure. What would be a pro of stopping smoking?
I get to see my family more. That would be really nice, and spend more time with my niece since they don't like her being around me while I smoke. And then overall, it would just make my health probably a lot better, especially with my asthma.
Okay. What would be a con of quitting smoking? Like, what's just like absolutely scaring you from doing it?
I would miss it
Mm-hmm.
because I really enjoy doing it, and then I use it to relax, and then again my depression that I would end up back here at the hospital if I ended up quitting.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that.
Yeah.
What about, do you have anything in mind that relaxes you other than the smoking? Do you like to exercise at all, or is there anything that you do that kind of helps along with the smoking?
Yeah, hanging out with my niece helps a lot, and you mentioned exercising. I like exercising, but with my asthma and smoking, that kind of can be a little bit hard sometimes, but maybe if I quit, it would be better, and yeah.
So I'm seeing that there's a lot of things that you do see that are good things, but smoking's kind of keeping you from it. You could exercise more and you could see your niece more.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that I can tell make you smile, and so it just kind of seems like there's like a roadblock there.
Yeah, it's just hard. I mean, like, I want to spend more time with them, but I don't want to end up back here. So I guess I just don't know where to start or what to do.
You're trying to kind of play a happy medium. I understand. So, what if we try to come up with a plan? Maybe not necessarily quitting wouldn't be a goal, but maybe just minimizing the amount of cigarettes that you smoke per day. Do you think that that would be something that would be feasible for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be a good place to start. I mean, I don't know much about even starting to do that, but yeah, we can try and do that.
Okay, so back to the readiness ruler after talking, do you think that you would be any higher, maybe in regards to motivation to try to just minimize the cigarettes and not do the full cessation?
Yeah, I could probably be at a 6.
Okay, awesome. So, how about we just plan that at the next follow-up visit, which we'll do in about 4 weeks? Would that work for you?
Yeah, that should be fine.
I can see maybe how you're feeling with just, minimizing the cigarette use, and you can maybe keep track on a log about how much you're doing, and we can compare it to what you were doing when you came to see me today.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. And then, is there any information, like, I go to groups for, like, my depression. Is there anything like that could help me with smoking?
Yeah, are you liking those groups that you go to?
Yeah, I like those a lot.
So we can try and find something. I think that they have groups for smoking cessation as well.
Okay.
We can maybe try to get you enrolled in one of those. And then I can give you a few more resources once we check out here.
Okay.
That you can look into, and if you need any help, just let me know.
Okay, that sounds good.
Well, thanks for meeting with me today, Megan.
You're
I hope you have a
welcome.
better drive home.
Thanks, Courtney.
See ya.
Bye.